Mm. Hi everyone. Let me introduce a little bit about myself. I'm Huyền. I'm a trained teacher and now I'm studying at Da Nang University. Today I want to talk about a short talk. Mm, it's object with object about a meeting document. So let's begin. With one, the woman want to talk with the man because she thought she lost her briefcase in his office, and she want check to see if it were there. However, the man was out in his office. Mm, then she would come over and pick up after lunch because it have some document for meeting afternoon, and she hoped the man could call her as soon as possible. Then she would call his assistant for help because it's really important for her. And afternoon, their meeting very important, and she needs his her briefcase. Number two, we subject about introduce controversial. Um, we will talk about controversial. Firstly, the man introduced about Miss Sukin, who play a violin concerto. Um, but before that, they have a brief talk by Professor Simon um, on history of violin. Mr. Simon have a lecture, the violin on the on the round the world on around the world. Mm, and then, following the performance, they would all go to the lobby to enjoy refreshment. Finally, the man said about his director, who would introduce Mr. Simon. Number three. Number three we subtract about the rule when entering the building. The man reminds that when they entering the building, they had to sign in as a guest and get a visitor pass because the that pass is very important when they were in the building. Um, Then they had to wait an escort to accompany to their destination. Next, they had to they had to had to be escorted return the reception bed, and the man reminded that they had to reminded that they had to sign out and get the pass when they're leaving. Um, Number four, we will discuss about attention customer. The woman announced to customer that the store would be closed in 15 minutes. So everyone customer this that customer had to take on purchase on the cashier. Mm, and the woman said that everyone who bought five or fewer items and pay with cash, they could use the express checkout lane, and they had. And after that, they had to check the reception show the reception to the world before leaving the store. Um, and the woman remind that everyone should check on item that's right color or right size before they pay because the store didn't accept return. Number 5, we will talk about the weather report. It's a show on television, and firstly, the man, whose his name is Peter, he introduced. Firstly, he introduced his weekend weather report, and then he thought about reporter Tom Taylor, who would interview Missy Gilbert. Um, and we will talk a little information. We will a little Missy Gilbert. She is a writer who wrote How to Get Rich in Marketing, in store marketing. And she have a she have a lot job. Example, she were a rhinoceros experts on finances or finances is her marketing, and she wrote on the weekly column, You and Your Money. So Peter introduced about that, and he continue talk about weekend the weekend weather report. Number 6, we talk about suggest we talk about the Discord meeting. The woman announced to meet Kim about yesterday meeting. She says it has gone very well. However, had trust a problem that Miss Green Miss Green wasn't there, and they didn't hear Miss Green marketing report. But the next meeting, she has given it for everyone. And then the woman talk that talk talk that they discuss the contract report and cover on everything on the agenda, and finally they use extra time to discuss more plan, discuss about marketing plans more thoroughly. And the next meeting, the woman hoped Miss Kim would be there. Thank you for your attention.